All right. Well, we apparently have been having some trouble with some of our live links and apologize if you're watching the replay and couldn't get on. Todd has stepped away from his mat. He's going to try to send something out, but by the time you're watching this, it'll be irrelevant. So I just want to say welcome to day 6. Oh my gosh, I can't even believe we have almost made the full week, and it's been wonderful. And it's really been a good growth and discovery for myself in terms of technology and also personal strength and growth. And so I feel really good. And I'm wondering, Lynn, if you would share any thoughts that you have about the experience so far, or how you feel, or anything you want to share.
I think this has been great because it's been something that I've been wanting to do and try. I said, okay, try to at least do like push-ups and squats. And you know how you have good intentions, but it doesn't always happen. So this kind of happened at the right, synchronicity, right? It all kind of happened at the right time for me. So I think it's been good to have that accountability and commitment like every day to say we're doing this. And I'm really not good at push-ups, but I realize now that, you know what, I've been wanting to just do a little bit to get improvement. And I've already seen some improvement just in the last few days. So it's been really good to kind of get
That,
me going, committed. And I
yes.
think to say, if I'm going to keep doing that, I got to get to my squat, because I thought, I'm trying to do more resistance training. And I thought, just start with push-ups and squats, start with something. It's better than nothing, right? So this has been a good little push. So thank you.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for sharing all of that. That is wonderful. And as far as the different things that you've seen over the last few days, I don't know if that's something that you want to elaborate on or not. I'll leave that up to you. Is it, if you want to share, like what that is, in case people are wondering.
Yeah, because I'm doing them on my knees. I can't do a regular push up to save my life, but I'm confident that I will get there. But even I've noticed my form is better. I feel stronger. It's a little bit easier to do them. I've been doing them a little bit slower than you, but not by much. I've usually, by the time you finish 10, I'm at 8 usually. And I'm finding by yesterday, it was even better. I think my timing was even better, and I was feeling stronger, and I felt like my back was straighter, because in the beginning I could feel that it was kind of archy, even though I'm even on my knees. But so it just gave me a little bit of confidence, because I've always kind of hated and like push-ups. I hate push-ups, but this has been good.
That is so fantastic. I mean, congratulations, really,
Thank
because
you.
you decided you wanted to do something. It's not something that comes easy and natural for you, and you gave yourself that commitment. And I'm so glad we were able to share with you in that growth. And so I see Todd is back. I know we're running a little bit of chatty here at the beginning, but Todd, we were just talking about growth, or anything you want to share about the experience so far. We have, of course, tomorrow's the end, but I'm just wondering if you'd share any of that.
No, I think so. I think this has been good. It's been a good first 5 or now 6 days. I'm looking forward to tomorrow as well. I think the important part is making this part of your daily routine and staying in the habit of doing these things. Being part of this challenge has been fantastic, but it's what comes after this that I think matters more.
Yeah. And so I wrote down something that I just wanted to put out there today, and it's something that you can think about, and that is how will you incorporate this into your daily life going forward? So think about it, and then we can talk about it tomorrow, and hopefully there'll be a few more people on. And if not, I'd still like to hear from you. So go ahead and respond to the email where this link was, and I'd love to hear from that. Also, think about going forward. Would you like to see me extend this? Or would you like to see it in a different format, once a week versus every day? Would you like to see the same thing continuing with the push-ups, or something different like squats. I've had a few different people ask me about squats, and Lynn just brought up squats. So if I could get some feedback, maybe we could put something together and continue this journey. So with that said, let's do some stretching. And oh, that's really quick, just really quickly. Did you guys like the laying down versus the standing up, or did it matter in terms of stretching yesterday?
Yeah, it was a good mix, good balance.
Okay, so why don't we start laying down then again and just stretch and work our way up, if that works for you guys. And I just want to mention I have my weighted belt on today. I'm going to give it another try. And I'm just on my back. I've got my weighted belt on and I just want to raise my leg up. Oh my goodness. And I'm keeping it as straight as I can. So I'm not worrying about pulling it closer to me, because if you notice, when I get too close, it starts to bend. The idea is wherever it can be straight and you can feel a little something, that's where you should be. You could put your other leg straight, you could bend it, whatever feels good, just to get a nice little stretch in the hamstrings. And then I'm going to go ahead and point and flex my toes and feet. Oh gosh, that feels good. It's really important to stretch ourselves. And then I'm going to roll my ankles one way. And then after I get about 5 or so done, you could go the other way. All right. And then I'm going to again put that right leg that I'm using and bend it and put that ankle over or near the other leg's knee. Put my arms through the hole and my right elbow is pushing against my right knee, the side of it, and all the feet are flexed, and I'm just kind of pulling it towards me. I'm also paying attention to my back. I don't want to really round it. I'm trying to keep it straight, and you should be able to feel something near the glute on the right side. And that's always really nice. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the legs down and switch and do the other one. So the other leg I'm going to bring straight up to the ceiling and pull it as close as I can without compromising by bending. And I feel tighter on this side. Sometimes I feel different on one side than the other side, and you can just adjust to it. And then I'm going to flex and point my toe and foot, which feels really good. And then I'll go into rolling or, circles for the ankle and foot, one way a few times, and then another way, the other times. And then I'm going to go ahead and put that ankle, that left ankle, close to the right, top of the right ankle, and put my hands through, clasp them, take the left elbow and push it on the left leg here above the knee, and just kind of feel that and pay attention again to my back. Make sure I'm not rolling or arching or doing anything funky. And then both my feet are flexed as well. That feels really good to me too. Okay, and now I'm going to just roll to my side and sit up. And we can do these side rolls again where I've got one leg kind of at a 90-degree angle and the other leg the same thing. I'm going to put my hands behind and I'm just going to go back and forth, and I'm just kind of just going to roll back and forth. And if you want to pause when you get to the one side and lean forward, you can. If you don't want to, don't do it. You might be able to feel a little something. Just make sure that you're taking care of yourself and you know your own limits. And let's do one more of those. And now we can go ahead and get up. And let's put our feet apart and reach for the ground here and just kind of stretch really good. You can reach your ankles if you want to. And then you can go to one side and rotate to the other one in a minute. Going to the other side. And then I'm going to go back to the first side, but I'm going to bring my right arm up and I'm holding my right ankle with my left hand and just going to go back and forth for just a couple of these. I can even look up to the sky or the ceiling if that feels good to you. All right. And now we can slowly roll up, bending the knees, bringing the legs together. I'm going to move this just like this. And let's do some arm rolls, circles, circles. I shouldn't call them rolls. I should call them circles. Warming up all the joints. Can do big ones, little ones, or both. And then we can go the other way. That feels good. And then take one arm and cross it over. I like to push my shoulder down so that my shoulder isn't feeling like it's up in my ears. And you can roll your wrist while this is going on if you want. If you don't feel comfortable, you can, wait, and you can do both ways. And then you can take this right arm and just kind of put it up close to your ear and just give it a nice stretch here. Okay, and let's rotate to the other side. And you can add the wrist or don't add the wrist. And then let's go the other arm to the ear and just kind of pull, just give it a nice, comfortable stretch. That feels good. And how about some shoulder rolls, shoulder circles? Oh, yeah. And then the other way. All right, and let's sit down and do some neck rolls, and I think we'll be ready. Another thing, well, before we do that, if you want, we could just do, if your wrist is okay, you could do this, just kind of stretch it a little bit on both sides. And if it's not okay, don't do these. Or you can just do the rolls, just to kind of get some goodness in there. Feels nice. You can even do some of these. No? All right. So for the neck, let's do a couple of really nice, gentle rolls all the way around, circles, circles. I feel a little bit of tension. So if you feel something, you can kind of stop in that position and just sit with it for a minute, see if that's helpful. And if not, you can just keep going. And then we can rotate to the other side when you're ready. Sometimes I hear these like crunchiness in there. It's probably not good. Okay. And so we can do taking your right, I'm going to do my right arm and just kind of gently tugging and then putting this hand, no, you can't see it, down and just kind of putting my fingertips towards the ground so you can feel it in your neck and shoulder, a gentle pull. And then you can turn into your armpits. You can feel that in the back of the neck. And then let's switch. Putting the right arm out. You probably see me as left, but I'm getting confused. And then tuck into your armpit. Feel it in the back of the neck. And that's it. I think we're ready. You guys ready? You guys ready for day 6? This is fun. So however you want to do it, whether you're on the wall, whether you're sitting in a chair, you're doing bands, you're doing whatever, you make sure to continue to go at your own pace. I am going to try what I did yesterday, which was wear the weighted belt, and we'll do 10. You can do more, you can go faster, slower, whatever works for you. I'm going to try to do the full, so you guys get set up. Ready and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah, nice little stretch. That felt great. I feel stronger. I felt like I did a better job. Hopefully you feel good too. And if you have water, don't forget to have a sip of water if you want. Take like a minute break, and then we'll go on to the second set. Does anyone want to add anything? Please feel free to just share. You know, it's just us here. So if you have anything you want to say, go for it. No? Okay. Okay. So now I'm going to continue to wear the belt for the second one. And if I find that it's too hard, I'm going to go down on my knees. So it's all good. Let's get set up for the second set. And I'm going to remind you, like what Todd had said or what we had said yesterday, form over reps, you know, make sure that you're not compromising your form just because you're trying to get to that special number. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't forget to breathe. 8. I'm going down to my knees. 9, 10. Excellent. Excellent. Take your time. Woo! That one got to me a little bit. Oh, that was good. So I did 2 with the belt. I'm going to take the belt off this time. That was it's just fun to challenge myself and learn where my limits are, you know, it's all good. Okay, so we've got one more regular set, and let me know how much break you guys need. It's good to take a good minute break. Sometimes I think about breaks as like, okay, if I were in a gym or if we were in person and we were sharing a piece of equipment, how much time would it take for my partner or the other person to use that machine? That's how much of a break I should take in between sets. So, because it is really good to take break, and you could walk around for a minute. I mean, I'm thinking you could do a jumping jack. No, maybe not. It sounds over enthusiastic, right? All right, so let's go for our third set of hopefully 10 or more or less. I'm going to do them all on my knees. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to do the last 2 on my full form. 9, 10. Woo! 10, 10, 10. Yay! That was good. Wherever you are. Okay, so we did it. Now, I know yesterday we tried to do a bonus. We didn't try, we actually did a bonus. And so maybe we could take a minute. Let me see, you guys. I don't know. Are you up for a bonus in a few minutes?
Sure.
Yeah.
Wow, we've got powerhouses in the house here. Okay, we're going to do it then. How did that feel for you guys?
was a little tough today for some reason. I don't know why, but I mean, I did it. It was good. Felt like a little slower, but yeah, it's a little tough today.
Yeah, and that's good observation. I noticed that for myself, and I was trying to figure it out. And for myself, I think it was because I did it yesterday and my body, and I didn't give my body a break today. Sometimes allowing the muscle to recover is important. What would you say about that, Todd?
Yeah, so it felt about the same as yesterday. Like I try to do with each of these, I tried to mix up my hand positions, make it, impact different sections of muscles. So that second set, I pushed my hands, further out a little bit. So it was more, I tried to be more elongated. And that one was kind of tough.
So
It was certainly more difficult than, just the standard right at, shoulder level.
yeah, that's really good that you're pushing yourself, but then again, you know where your limits are and you're trying to do different.
I don't really.
Okay, well then never mind. Oh my goodness, right? I should remember who I'm talking to.
Right.
So here's a thought. What do you guys think? We could do the bonus push-ups, or would you want to try to hold a plank? And a plank can be held in the push-up position, or it can be held on on your forearms and just kind of keep your stomach tight. We could do that, or we could do like half the count for one and then half the count for the other. Thoughts on that?
Do it.
Yeah, we can try plank. I'm good for that. It's been a while since I've done one. Yeah, so for me, it'll be on my forearms for sure. But yeah,
And
let's
okay,
do it.
let's try it. And at the halfway mark, we can either change positions, keep positions, drop down to your knees if you're not already on your knees. If you are on your knees and you want to break, just take a break. So we could do a count of 10, and then we can decide if we want to go into that last bonus, which would be an additional reps. And we don't have to do that. Now I'm just getting crazy on the weekend. So, okay. So I think I'm going to go down here like this, and I'm just going to do a count. Let's see, Todd, do you want to time us?
I can.
You want to just do,
How long are we going for?
well, let's try 30 seconds.
Okay.
Is that good for you, Lynn?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's set up. And then Todd, you be the timer and you let us know when we're starting, and pay attention to, I'm going to pay attention to my core.
You ready?
Yes.
Yep.
And start.
Don't forget to breathe. We can talk to each other. You can even move your ankles if you're on your toes back and forth as a sway. You can put your hands down flat facing the mat or sideways, palms into each other. And then Todd, tell us, where we are.
5 seconds.
5 seconds.
2, 1.
Oh.
Stop.
Oh. When he said 5 seconds, I thought, that's all we've done? That wasn't going to last. How'd you feel, Lynn?
That wasn't bad. I managed to do it up until he said the 5 seconds. At that, just before he said 5 seconds, I had just gone down on my knees. I was actually up full plank until then. And I thought, okay, no, can't do it anymore.
And that's okay. That's perfect. Yeah. I'm so excited that you tried it, right? That's the first step. What about you, Todd?
No, that was good. That was fun.
Okay, so we could do another 30 seconds, or we could be done with that. We could be done for the day, or we could do a bonus push-up. What do you guys want to do?
Let's do another plank.
Perfect. Is 30 seconds working?
30 seconds is good. Remind me when, just so I know, when you're at 15 seconds, let me know. Then it just tells me, okay, keep going.
You got it.
Yeah, I like that idea too, because I was thinking that and I thought, darn it, we didn't specify. So, okay. I'm going to get set up. I'm rotating mats. I go back and forth. I'm going to do the same position this time. Let me know, Todd.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
And begin.
I focus on my core. Try to keep things as straight as possible.
15 seconds, halfway there.
Wow, that was fast and great. We can do this. You can
10 seconds.
All right, got this. So far, so good. Woo-hoo.
5 seconds left. And stop.
Yes.
All right, I did it. It was good to know where the 15, because I knew I could hang on and yeah, that was good. So I actually did it for the full 30.
That's great. I swear, the more I learn about the power of the mind, because if you tell yourself you can't do it, then you're tired and you don't, where you say, I could do it, I could do it, I could do it. It's, and you think about it in 15 seconds, we don't even notice that normally, right? So that's great. What about you, Todd? Too simple?
Yeah, it was okay. It was good. It was fun.
Okay, good.
It was a nice cool down.
It's a nice cool down.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we can, I don't know, do you want to just try to do a bonus of last 5 push-ups?
Sure.
Wow, you are pushing the envelope.
I am, and that'll be it. We'll call it a day. If you want to go more than that, Todd, go for it. I'll just count to 5. And Lynn, you do what works for you.
Okay.
All right, here goes the bonus. Ready and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. That was amazing. We did so much. I mean, I feel fantastic. I know that I kept saying, let's do this or try that. And, that's the idea of growth, is to realize when you're ready to do something different, mix it up, and just allow yourself those little increments of growth. And so thank you both. And thank you everyone who's watching as well for joining us. And so any other feedback for either of you that are here?
Oh, this was really good. I feel feels good it was good to try that plank. It's been a while since I've done them. I used to be able to do it a little bit longer, but I know I'm out of, because of my back issues that I've had in the last year. And it's so funny how when you're out of doing a routine, how you lose stuff. So it's hard to get back in. But at least now I know where I'm at, and it feels good to kind of get back into that now that things are better for me.
That's awesome. Yeah. And I can totally relate because I've had terrible back issues and back surgery and all that stuff. And knowing when it's okay to start rebuilding will really help with future, having the core really strong for me, because the core really holds up everything. It holds our whole self all together. And so being able to slowly build is exciting. So thank you guys for doing the planks. That wasn't a planned thing. I just kind of thought, should we try that? And so it was good for me too. And don't forget to respond. Let us know what your thoughts are going forward. And also, we'd love to hear about how you're going to incorporate this, regardless of what we do together. Thank you so much. And don't forget to go eat your greens and give plants a chance. Take care, everyone.
Bye now.
Bye.
Bye, Lynn. Take care.
You too.